Okay. Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you to our very second session on for Mobimatic consultants. The idea is that we believe that for those of you who have signed up to become Mobimatic consultants, it is also part of our responsibility to train you on how you are going to be able to maximize yourself, how you are be able to use the software to be able to make money. Because at the end of the day, you did not buy software just so that you can buy software. You bought software so that you can make money with it, so that you can use it and be productive, at least as far as your business is concerned. So this training series that we promise you, this is going to be a monthly subscription thing once our app is launched on November 9th. So those of you who might be attending this first one, what you are getting is actually a free I'm wondering why I'm having a double vision here. Is my video clear from your end? Are you seeing double vision, or you are seeing just one? All right, it's showing double vision on my end, yeah. But is it clear? Is my video clear? I think this computer is showing up. I don't want it showing up on the screen. All right. All right. Okay, it shows just fine. Okay, fantastic. So the whole idea here is to of the weekly training is to take your questions that you may have as far as using Mobimatic is concerned. Mr. Ifyok came, the developer of this app, is going to be with us in about an hour, and he can answer any technical issues that you are going through as far as the app itself is concerned. But for now, I'm going to take the next hour just going through some unusual ways you can market your app. I mean, just if you just want to get general ideas about how to market your app business, you can Google that. So I'm not going to talk to you about what is obvious about how you need to post on social media, how you need to do all of that stuff. I want to talk to you about some ideas that you probably won't see anywhere. Some ideas that is not in any book, so to speak, unless you really dig deep. All right, let's get to it, okay? The first thing we want to talk about is, for you to get ready properly. And of course, if you have any questions as I'm teaching, please feel free to type the question on the screen. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the question on the side of the screen. Let me just reduce it. Yes, on the side of the screen, so that I can continue to respond to you even as I'm speaking. All right. The first thing you need to know before we even go into the details of what I want to teach you this morning. Number one, you need to know that marketing is an everyday thing. Only those who market only those who market regularly, only those who market all the time, those are the ones that win this game. Marketing is an everyday thing. So you have to be marketing regularly. All right, which means you must have a weekly marketing plan. All right, I did warn you when you are going to be buying this, that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. All right, every business, you got to work for it. Yes, at some point, the work you do may be less than what the next guy is doing, but you still have to work it. Okay, you have to work the business before the business can work for you. All right, I don't do push-button riches where they tell you you press a button and money will come to your account. It doesn't happen. I've tried it before myself when I was still trying to look for money. Or I realized that it doesn't work. You got to work the work before the work can work for you. So you got to have a weekly marketing plan, because only those who market consistently win in this game. If you don't market consistently, you are not going to win. So what I will encourage you is for you to set aside at least 1 hour a day that you are going to use to market your business. All right, for those of you who have a full-time job. For those of you who have a part-time job, you want to set aside 4 hours a day, because if you can work 4 hours a day extensively for just 30 days, you can be at $1 million a month. And I'm not exaggerating, because an app is 200,000 minimum. You can sell some for 500,000. I've sold for 750,000. We had somebody in the Mobimatic site just now who has made $1,500. Okay, in the last 2 weeks, $1,500 is 600,000 naira plus in less than 10 days, and he got that just by selling, I think, 2 or 3 apps. Okay, Michael Agane, thank you so much. Michael, I would love you to give us a testimonial about your exploits, how you made that $1,500, whether it's 1 app or 2 apps or 3 apps. It doesn't matter to me. I need you to give us a video testimonial. It's very important to me. I will appreciate it. And if you even have, if they've already paid you, if you have a picture of the check or a screenshot of your bank account, that will also help. But if you don't have that yet, just tell us what happened. Tell us what you did and tell us how you got that money. In fact, once I finish training this morning, I may open up your mic, because I want you to try and teach others. Because to me, the more of us that are doing well in this, the more our community. Okay, a Michael Agene has made $1,500 in less than 10 days. I think he probably joined us less than a week, because I don't even remember his name. That means he's probably one of those newer people that bought this. I know it's probably less than a month. So 1,500 is 600,000 naira plus. So if you put yourself in a situation where you market 4 hours a day consistently, what I'm saying to you is that you could easily be at 1 million naira a month without stress. All right. So of course, we are going to celebrate Michael big time. I'm going to talk to him offline when we are done today. I love to celebrate people who are moving forward and further encourage him, maybe even do something with him. All right. So you must, and I can guarantee you, Michael did not sit in his house and that $1,500 went to meet him. All right. He hustled, and he's going to talk to us briefly this morning when I'm done. If I forget, somebody should remind me. So Michael, get ready and make sure you have your audio on your computer. Make sure you have your camera working, so that if possible, we can bring you in, because when I see success stories like this, it shows that what we are doing is working. All right. So only those who market consistently win. You can't sit in your house, have your Mobimatic and be playing with it and expect money to come. You got to hustle. And I'm saying you can have a very simple plan. If you are having a full-time work, all right, set aside 1 hour a day to market during the week, and then the weekend you can give yourself 3 hours to market. That's all. If you have a flexible timing or you don't have a job now, commit 4 hours every day for the next 30 days, Monday to Friday, as if you are working. I'm going to tell you what to do. They are very simple. But I dare you to spend that time and try to market this in, and then see if your life will not be forever changed. All right, so let's look at the training I'm having today. Is I call it Surefire tactics. All right, for getting clients for your business. Surefire strategies for acquiring new clients for your app business. Again, I'm going to avoid the very common training out there. So which means you should go and Google those and get more of that. All right, I think there are plenty out there, but I want to talk to you about things that work, that may not necessarily be in books out there. I like practicals. All right, one of them, okay, surprise, surprise, the freelancing strategy. I call it the free. I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 strategies. I call this one the freelancing strategy. All right, many people don't think about it, but you can set up accounts on freelancing websites. All right, I know people tell you Fiverr is $5. I say it also, but it's not really true. Now Fiverr allows you to put any amount you want to put on your gig. You can put $995. You can put $500. You can put $300. You can put $100. And if you really want to be cheap, you can even put $50 for building a complete app. There are those who might say they are doing app there for $5. Ignore them. Most of them are only doing design. You want to build a complete app, and I can guarantee you that people do buy stuff of $1,000 on Fiverr down. And I'm going to show you in a minute. So this freelancing strategy basically requires you to open up your account on Fiverr.com, 5kjobber.com, Upwork.com, freelancer.com. There are many of them, but I've posted just 4. All right. What I encourage you to do is look at, when you go to those sites, search for mobile app building or mobile app builders or build mobile apps. Search for those keywords. See the kind of pages your competitors have. Okay, and see the ones that are doing well, and then you can then copy the way they describe their app, they describe their gig on your own. All right, and then you will see the difference, and you can then even improve, because some of them will not have video. If you can do video with your own, and it doesn't have to be you. Write what you want to say on video, go to the same Fiverr, pay a white person or somebody to do your presentation for you. It's only for $5. If it is less than half a page, they'll do it for you, and you can post it on your gig as your video explanation of what you're going to be doing. But this strategy works like gangbusters because not many people are doing it. If you go to Upwork, you will see people building mobile apps for $2,000, $1,500, $700. All you need to do is look for the best gigs there, particularly on Upwork.com, all right, which used to be Elance. They used to be Elance and Odesk. They merged together to become one. So Upwork is the biggest site now for what I call big ticket items. All right, where you want to say big, like this is a big ticket item. You want to put the price of your own app between $497 and $997. Don't be scared and ask yourself that $997, who will pay you that? They are paying it, believe me. Like Donald Trump will say, all right? All you need to do is just there and put it there. All right? So when you go to Upwork.com, search for mobile app consultants and then build your own. And then put your, describe your gigs the way they described it. Same thing on Freelancer, same thing on Fiverr.com. So same thing on 5kjobber.com. So if you have those 4 sites, 5kjobber.com, as most of you know, is my own equivalent of Fiverr. All right, and right now I'm still in the market looking for somebody to manage that site. All right, if any one of you is interested or you know somebody who will be interested in managing the site, all right, for me, so that it can be getting promoted on a daily basis. I believe that Nigeria needs it. I believe that for those, we have over 200 million people in Nigeria. We as freelancers in Nigeria can service even Nigerians. So you can list your services there. It's a Naira site, of course. It allows people to pay in Naira and then you to collect your money. Anyway, the bottom line is, apart from these 4, there's hundreds of freelancing sites out there that you can list your services. I would recommend you list your services in 10 of them, all right, and use the same email, all right, and you'll be surprised that very soon you will get people calling you. Let me show you an example of this. This is somebody's gig on Fiverr. Oh, sorry, my screen is paused, and nobody's even talking. Look at me. All right, can you see my screen now? Look at this. You guys didn't even talk that my screen is not moving. All right, can you see my screen now? I was talking about the screen. Yes, okay, I was talking about the freelancing strategy. Okay, all right. Sorry, I thought my screen was moving. Apparently, it was paused. All right, I'll just go back a little bit so that you can make some noise. What I said earlier is that marketing is an everyday thing. You must have a weekly plan. Only those who market consistently win in this game. That's the first slide. So if you want to make notes, all right, you need to market consistently. Only those who market consistently win in this game. Then I talk about strategy number 1, the freelancing strategy. Okay, you set up accounts on freelancing websites, including Fiverr.com, 5kjobber.com, Upwork.com, freelancer.com. All right, and on those sites, you want to first search for people who are building mobile apps like you. All right, see how they describe their site, particularly the ones that are winning, the ones that are getting customers, and then you try to replicate their gig as your own. Just make a few changes here and there, and see how you can even improve what they are doing. But don't be too creative. There is a reason why they are winning. The way they wrote their stuff is good. So just make sure you make some minimal changes. You don't want to copy 100%. All right, that will hurt your profile. You want to make sure you make some changes and stuff. And then also make sure you have a video on your gigs, even if it means that you're going to hire somebody on Fiverr again to do the video presentation of your Fiverr for you. If you are worried about your accent, then get somebody. It's like $5 or $10. You get somebody to do one for you. Okay. All right. Let me show you an example of how this. Now, this might surprise you. This is a screenshot of somebody on Fiverr, all right, who is selling his Android and mobile app development for $995. All right. You might tell yourself, oh, and I've given you the name of the gig is Designate 55. If you want to go and look at the website of that lady, all right, or whether lady or man, I don't know, all right, and he or she is from India, all right. I just did a screenshot. You can see that she is selling the app business, building apps, all right, app design. She's selling it on Fiverr for $995, all right. And just in case you think that she's just joking, he or she's just joking, she has made 6 sales, all right. What is not showing? What is not showing? My screen? Is my screen not showing, people? If you can see my screen and you can see this Fiverr thing, can you please put yes? It is showing. So Charles, you are the one with the problem. You need to fix. Is it not changing? You need to refresh your computer if it's not changing, because can all of us see this screen? Can you see the Fiverr screen? Okay, I showed you like a screenshot from Fiverr. All right, then great. So if you are not seeing it, then it's your computer. You want to maybe refresh your page, because I was freezing my computer before. All right. Okay, Charles, good. So I just had a screenshot that I just took this morning, because I like to treat current things that work, not theory that nobody can implement. All you need to do is, by the way, those of you who have not done freelancing training, okay, the day we have that, you want to make sure you take it. I'm having one next week with Alicia Litu, okay, one of the top freelancers in the world. We are going to be having a free webinar next week, Thursday. Be on the lookout for it. And for those of you who are members of the Omega World Club, there are plenty of freelancing training videos there. I will encourage you to go and take that training. If you're a member of the Omega World Club, go and take the training. If you are not, we have more than 10, 20 freelancing videos there that you can use to train yourself for free. And if you have not yet joined Omega World Club, it is about time you join. There's over 160 videos there, and it's about the best money you can spend being a member of that club. All right, but as you can see, this person not only has sold 6 gigs, he also has 100% rating. That means all those 6 people that bought from me were 100% satisfied. He even has one order in queue. If you look here, he has one order in queue right now. All right, that means he's working on one as we speak. This screenshot was taken this morning, just before I started this training. So it was not something that is old or 5 years ago. But I just went on Fiverr to go and try and get the screenshots I need for this part of the training. Okay, so you can also do that. All right, this is another screenshot in the same Fiverr. All right, somebody doing his own for $300. All right, basic, and then $600. Did you see how many days he put for delivery? 20 days. You can do this thing in a day. So if you go here and copy this person, for instance, you can put your own that you will deliver. Don't put 1 day. They will not think that your work is too much. Put that you will deliver in 7 days. All right? Or that you will deliver in 10 days. And then you now charge maybe to deliver in 5 days. Charge an extra $100. That's how you also make money. You know you can deliver it in 1 day, but don't tell them you will deliver it in a day, because traditionally it takes 20 to 30 days to build a mobile app. So this app builder you have is just like a miracle thing that you are using. All right, and there are a few of them in the markets now, but our own is probably better than what anyone that is out there. All right, so it allows you to build this app in under a day. So you can sell it for 7 days or 10 days for $300 or $600, as you can see. All right, then it says $600 because it will submit for them. Okay, it will do 2 operating systems, which is Google and iOS. It will do splash screen and all of that, and it says $600. You can do all of that with Bobimatic. Okay, and then it even has a premium. I didn't go and click to see what it's offering as a premium for $9.95. All right, so it started with $300. Then it says standard is $600 for 20 days delivery. I'm sure that basic one is 45 days or something delivery. It puts standard to 20 days. Okay, and then he has premium. I'm sure maybe that one will be 7 days delivery. But you can do all of this in 1 day. So you can go copy this person and put your standard thing, maybe $250. Sorry, your basic for $250. Your standard for $500. And then your premium for $795. Describe it the way they also describe their own. Because everything they're offering, you can offer it in Mobimatic. All right? And then keep rocking. So it works. Now this person, you can see right here, he has 45 ratings already. That means he has done at least 45 jobs. Now, don't misunderstand. When you see 45 ratings here, it does not mean that it's 45 jobs the person has done. It means that only 45 of those he has done work for have bothered to do rating. Many times when I order on Fiverr, I don't even do rating. I don't have time. Once I collect what I've ordered, I'm leaving. So traditionally, for everybody on Fiverr, they get 1 rating for every 3 jobs they do. So this person, I'm suspecting, has already done more than 100 orders selling apps for $300. You are seeing with your eyes. Again, this one, I copied this money. Oh, look at it right here. Sorry. Look at the bottom. This is the number of gigs he has done building mobile apps. All right. 178 gigs. Let's even say all of them paid out only $300. All right. That means he has made over $50,000. All right. Selling this app. Go and look at it. 178 times 300. That is 300. That's 3,000. Sorry, almost 10,000. Let me even calculate it. Assuming because he has $300, he has $600 standard, and then he has $995. So let's take the midpoint. Let's say the average sale is making $600 times 178. All right, this person has made over $100,000. Yeah, it sounds mad, it sounds crazy, but you are looking at it. This thing, I just copied it this morning. This is not something of last month or last year. These screenshots, if you go there right now, you will see it. Let me look for the name of this person so that you can find that person on Fiverr. Where's the name? Did I copy the? Oh, the screen was too long, so I don't think I got to the end of it. The name will have been below this stars, but it's a screenshot, so I don't have the full name of this person. Programming. Charles Mbata, to register on Fiverr is free. You need to take. I think I'm a member of the Omega Wealth Club. Okay, so go to Omega Wealth Club and take training on freelancing and Fiverr. But registering on Fiverr is free. But I'm even saying Fiverr is not even your biggest bet here. Your biggest bet is Upwork, where people will bid for your job and you can charge $2,000. You can charge $1,900. Don't look at how much it costs you to get this app. Don't look at it, the fact that you can build this app for almost free. Look at what your competitors are selling and then put your own price there. Don't undersell yourself. All right? Don't undersell yourself. All right? So this person, but if you go on Fiverr and you type build mobile app, the screen will come up. All right? Because that's what I did. I just typed build mobile app. Then I started looking for. There are many there that will say $5, $10, but then you have the one of 300, you have the one of 600, you have the one of 900. It doesn't matter. You list your own the way you want to list it, and I'm recommending you come in, if you're on Fiverr, come in offering it at $250 basic, then do $500 standard, and then do $795 for premium. But look for this gig, and then go and try to make your own gig exactly like this by just making some changes here and there so that you're not copying exactly, and then put better screenshots. Even these screenshots you put there are not even fine, but people are ordering it. 178 people have bought from her. All right. So of course, when you list your gigs on Fiverr, you also now need to learn how to promote your gigs. All right. So I wanted you guys to see that this is not something you're going to see anywhere or in many places. Those who are doing this are not sharing the idea with people. All right. So like I said, this training on how to get clients for your mobile app business, I'm approaching it in a very unique way that you will not see just Googling. And I still encourage you to Google so that you can get other stuff that is out there. All right. I'm trying to see if Ifyok or any of my staff is here. Okay, Bayo is here. Let me make him. Bayo, you need to get your colleague to get on this call. All right. And like I always tell you guys, even those who are working for me as staff, if people that you are training are making all this money and you are here and you are not making any, shame on you. See, so this training is important for you to also go execute, even if you are staff. All right, because it does work. If you are disciplined enough to put your gigs on just 10 freelancing sites. If you're asking me what are those freelancing sites, again, in one of the books, I think the African Internet Business Manifesto, in one of those big books I gave you for free in the Omega Wealth Club, because many of you are not exploiting this Omega Wealth Club well. But the trial period, like I said, is going to be over by September. Omega Wealth Club is going to $497 to join. All right, it's already there by this end of today or next week. the sales page will have been changed. But if you click the button right now, it's going to take you to PayPal for $497. So if you are not current, I feel sorry for you, because come October 1st, that's what I'm going to be charging. There's nothing to discuss. All right. But if you already have the membership, please use it. I took time. Okay, Ifiok is here. I see Ifiok in the house. All right, let everybody say yeah, yeah, yeah to Ifiok. That is the boy genius that created this app. Come on, let's give him the welcome. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
All right, nice there you go. Guys. No, you are not Ibu. That's how we do it. It's 4 Ys. Yeah, 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 yeah. There you go.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know the drill. There you go, Charles. All right. If you're welcome, I'm going to put you on. What I'm doing now is training them how to get business on Fiverr. How to get business for their mobile app business. All right. So just relax. When I wrap up, I will transfer the screen to you. So, guys, what I'm saying is that you might not see this in many books or even searching. All right. But I just showed you guys who are selling apps on Fiverr for like this man or girl. I don't know the name. Unfortunately, the screenshot, I didn't capture the name at the bottom. But believe me, I just did this today, like 1 hour ago. Is offering to build apps on Fiverr for $300 for basic, $600 for standard, and $9.95 for premium. So Fiverr is no longer just a $5 thing, guys. And what shocked me when I ran into this guy this morning was I saw that he has done 178 gigs. All right, look at it right here. 178 gigs. All right, at an average of $600. That is over $100,000 this person has made in less than a year. All right. So, guys, don't play around. And I'm saying extend your basis, extend your level. Don't just do Fiverr, do Upwork. Do 5kjobber.com, because 5kjobber.com is going to start rocking very soon. That is the Fiverr for the Nigerian market. I created it some months back, but the reason why I am not rocking it the way it should, I'm getting trickles every day, is I don't have a general manager, a chief operating officer who will run just that site as a business. So I'm in the market looking for somebody that will do that. I will pay the person salary. I don't want somebody who's doing it as a part-time business. It's going to be a full-time job. I'm looking for a chief operating officer there. But on the book, in the Omega World Club website membership, the book African Internet Business Manifesto, I listed over 100 freelancing websites. What I want you to do is to just go get 10 of them, then list your services as a mobile app consultant. And don't try to reinvent the wheel. Do what people have already done, like this one that I've just showed you. All right? What to do is go look for this person on Fiverr, then try to create your own gig very similar to this. Of course, make changes here and there, but make sure it's what you can deliver with Mobimatic. And I believe you, most of what this guy has listed here, you can do with Mobimatic. So don't look at the fact that with Mobimatic, you can build free apps that you don't have to charge plenty. You can charge $900 and people will pay you. We have app submission there. We have splash screen. We have everything that you need. All right? So that is the #1 surefire way. Okay? And I'm showing you with proof. This guy has 2 orders in queue. He has 45 ratings, and he got 100% rating in all 45. He has done a total of 178 orders. You can see it right here on my screen. There is no long English. Okay. The strategy #2, I call it the demo strategy. All right. Remember, my own is to give you what works. I'm not interested in theoretical solutions to marketing. I want to talk about what really works. #1, the freelancer strategy is what we have just discussed. #2, the demo strategy. All right. So in this demo strategy, you select your target market. Okay. Then build their apps before approaching them. Okay. This is how I got a hospital, okay, to pay us $500,000 for building an app. Okay, this is how I got a real estate company to pay me $750,000 to build an app. Remember, you have your time, particularly for those of you who have time. What you want to do is target some companies. Sit down, either looking through newspapers or because you know about them from a radio advert or television advert. Look for companies that have money. Okay. All right. Of course, I'm not going to, if you don't have the connection now or the courage to be able to speak the good English, I may not necessarily tell you to go after banks, but there's nothing wrong. You might be surprised to go after them. They will call you. It's a proposal. All right. If your proposal is good, but I'm saying medium companies. All right. List about 10 of them. Remember, I told you, you have to work this thing before you can see the money. You have to work the work before the work will work for you. Then sit down and thank God, Ifyok has done a fantastic job, himself and his team. They continue to put samples on the Mobimatic site. So if it's a restaurant, pick a restaurant app that is already, a demo that is already done on the Mobimatic app. Use it as your template. The only thing you now do is that customize it to the name of the company that you want to target. So if you want to target 10 companies in that week, take your time to build those 10 apps. It's going to take you 30 minutes each. You don't have to finish it all complete, but use a demo that is already there, complete. Just change the splash screen, change the name, change their information to be sure that everything works with them. Then download the thing on your own phone. Don't submit it to Apple or Google yet. Then download the APK on your own phone. Then wear a nice suit or wear a tie, look professional. Look like somebody they should give 500,000, because people tell me internet marketing. There was an argument the other day on Facebook when I was telling them that, listen, in Africa, if you really want to make money, you need to look the part. There's a reason why I wear suit all the time. I've just been convinced, or I've just been pushed to not be putting tie all the time, that I'm looking too serious. That's why I don't have tie today. I don't play around. It's branding. If I wear correct suit to your place and I say, give me 1 million naira, you would think about it. But if I wear t-shirt and tattered jeans or I look scruffy, telling myself I'm an internet marketer, it doesn't matter. You are going to be looking at it, even if what I'm presenting to you is worth 500,000. People are going to be, they're going to underprice you. They're going to say, is this the guy I want to give 500,000? Maybe they even saw you come down in an Okada. Never do that. Mobile app consultants are professionals. You are not run-of-the-mill guy, because with one job, you can get 500,000. So that's all you need to be thinking. You don't need to have 50 clients. All right. When I was in Nigeria, I was averaging somewhere between 7 and 12 million naira a month. That's what we average. Okay. But we never had more than 20 clients in all. It's not the number of clients. I don't even advertise for big clients. When I do my advertisement, is free training here and there. But what I'm looking for in all my free training is that one person that has 10 million to give me. Then I zero in, and that's what I get. I never had, if you look at all our clients in our Freenet, it's not more than 20. All right? But when you're averaging 7 million to 12 million a month, then you are doing something right. And how do we do that? We are always professional. I insisted all my staff must wear suits. They must wear tie. I don't care if you say it's Nigeria, it's hot. I don't give a damn. You got to look professional. All right? So what I'm saying is that do the app of this. Where is a nice restaurant, Chinese restaurant. All right? Chinese restaurants, big hotels. But first, double check that they don't have an app already. All right? Then you dress up, then take that app, because you have changed the name, you have taken time to design it. Even if it takes you 1 hour to design one, take a Saturday or Sunday, design the 10 you want to go and market next week. You have nothing to lose. This is business. And I'm telling you, this works like gangbusters. When I walked into that Chinese restaurant on Victoria Island, and I showed them their app on my phone, okay? And I click to call, which is a big must-have. Any app you build, any app that doesn't have click to call is rubbish, all right? Because that is the one that convinces them the most. Where you click a button and you call, I click a button and the phone number of the manager rang. They were freaking out. I'm like, your customers, when you load this on the internet, people can download it on their phone, and then they can call you to find out about what food you have ready and how they can come in. And then you click, you show them how it works. Our customers can check in, our customers can rate them. You start using the phone as your demo, rather than talking long English with PowerPoint. All right? When people see, they've seen their name, they've seen their logo, they've seen their phone number, they're not going to let you walk away with that app. All right? They're going to start negotiating. Now, I'm telling you, 5 out of 10, if you dare me, try this. And you show them the complete and make sure it's beautiful. It looks like that Arcati app. I love that app. It's beautiful. All right? And if you are here, I think what I need us to do, because I'm missing this myself, is we need to put together a proposal where I want to just send proposal to 10 politicians that I know, governors and senators that are my friends. I know they can pay us $1 million for those apps. You just get one of your boys to follow up for me. If I hope you are with me on that. Remind me of that. I just need to give them the name. We write the proposal. I will call them in advance, and your boys can go chase them down. They're freaking out over it. Okay? So you show them. All right, when you show them, 5 out of 10 are not going to let you go away. They're going to start negotiating. The Akati app was built by our staff. Okay, it was built with Bobby Matic. In fact, I think Ifyok either built it himself or got one of his boys. Ifyok is here. He's going to be showing some parts of the app later. But it was built with Mobimatic on Mobimatic system. So I'm talking about the same way. You know all these guys. You can take a lot of them down. Okay, even if you don't want to deal with the day-to-day building, you are a big boy, get one of these guys or team up with us. Just get the client. They'll build it. So, and these guys, they don't have a problem paying you $1 million. A talker can ask for $2 million, they will give him because he's a big boy, he dresses big, he has a big office, he has the carriage. He's not going to go there and talk 200,000. Same way with you guys, it's all about posture. So when you show them, yes, I keep selling, I have to write a comprehensive proposal. I don't want it to be more than 2 pages about how you submit a proposal to a company for an app. Just keep bugging me on the Mobimatic consultant page. I want to sit down and write it myself. Just a 2 or 3 page thing. All right. And then you send it to them. What I have, for those of you who are having this mobile app thing, I want to encourage you. Mobile app is a niche in local business consultancy. All right. So I want to encourage you to actually explore being in the local business consultant niche. Maybe I will do a webinar on that one. I think I'll try to put a webinar together for Friday for local business consultants, those who want to make money as local business consultants, because they all play together. And I'm going to explain it in a minute. All right. And even for those of you who are members of the Mega World Club, there's a training on local business consultancy somewhere there. Go and take that training. It's free because you can make lots of money using app and different things to get into your market. So once you show it to them, to come back to the story here, when you show it to them, many of them, the only thing that will remain is negotiation. You will not tell them it's 500,000. Don't tell them you built it. Oh, please don't tell them you built it. And tell them you are the marketing manager for the company. Very important. Very, very important. It's all about posture. That you saw the question that Tokman asked just now. I think it's left. Hopefully, he'll be back. It's a typical question that executives will ask you. Who built the app? The value they give you is going to be dependent on who built it. So tell them it's a company based in Philippines. Very important. If they not need you to give them names, I will give you names. All right? Tell them it's Mobimatic Consultants. Sorry, based in the US. Mobimatic Consultants. Okay? We have a company that we're incorporating here. I will back you up. If you need phone number and all that, we will give you. But never tell them it was done by you, because they won't value you. Nigerians don't value Nigerians. People don't value. Tell them you have partnership, okay, with a company called Mobimatic Consultants, Inc., that you are one of their representatives in Nigeria, all right? And you have access, and you can they can build this for them. Tell them they build it for people at $1,500, but you are willing to deal with them today because they've given you permission to give up to 70% discount, something like that. All right, where you're not telling them 500,000. At that point, all they'll be negotiating is, oh, I want to pay you 200, I want to pay you 100, I want to pay you 250. At the end of the day, agree on something with them, and you make your money. All right, how many of us understand this strategy, the demo strategy? If you understand it, I want you to put a yes on your screen. I want to be sure that everybody is with me here. All right, if you understand the demo strategy, put yes. All right, also, Dele is here. Dele, I said you should get to me. Let's talk. You have not. Okay. All right. I'm seeing you guys. Great, 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 great. All right. Inaya is here. Today, Solomon is here. Everybody gets it. This is called the demo strategy. All right. Everybody can implement it. Okay. What you do is, if it is schools, you want to go to the same thing. Those are the hot ones. Restaurants, schools, professionals. Try it with doctors and see what will happen. Try it with lawyers. They have the kind of money you are looking for, 250, 500,000. And you build it before you go see them. Yes, it will require you doing some work in advance. But hey, You are here to make money. And thank God for you. I think we have some demo restaurants, demo schools, demo professionals out there. If we don't have that, those are things that we'll get in there before we launch on November 9th. Definitely, I want to have a lawyer. My own is even there. Bawe Ibukwe Law, BI Law, that's a sample for a law firm. You can use mine. All you do is just use that as a template. And if it's not there as a template yet, make it a template so that they can use it. All you do is change the names to the name of the law firm you want to go into. Take some time to do their slide design, and you are ready to go. All right. Strategy number 3, the IT professional strategy. All right. Again, these strategies I'm teaching you are typically not strategies you will find. If you are to Google how to market my mobile consultant app team, you will get lots of information. But most of the information you are getting will not include these things I'm telling you. Because these are things that I have used to market. These are things I've thought about should work better. And I've talked to people. This IT professional strategy, in fact, I got this in North Carolina. Excuse me. I need to take a drink. Guys, just give me a minute. All right, sorry guys, I had a bit of a cough there. So what I'm saying is that this IT professional strategy, I myself never thought about it before. I learned it when, oh, okay, Dylan, no problem, we'll get together. All right, no problem. All right, so, but this recordings, hopefully I'll put it tell them to put it in the Mobimatic membership site that we are creating, because we want to put everything together on one side. So these trainings will also go there. And I also put this in the Omega World Club membership side. Now, this IT professional strategy that I'm talking about, I myself didn't know about it before. It was when I was in North Carolina for the, thank you, man. It was when I was in North Carolina for the marketing conference that I went last week. That was when one of the gurus there was talking about it. He said the best ways to get app business is to work with IT professionals who work for companies, because these IT professionals, those who maybe design sites, those who make sure that their connection is working, their internet connection is working in the office and all that, that most of them get asked by companies for this kind of services that you are offering as a local business consultant. Okay, for those of you in the local business consultancy niche, that's the niche I was in before, and it's a great niche if you have a local area you want to work with. That IT professionals are always being asked by their clients about things like this. So if you can partner with them, if the ones you know, work out a deal with them, that if they get you a client, you are going to give them a big percentage. Remember, it is going to cost you almost nothing to build this app, so don't be greedy. Offer them something as much as 30%. All right, of whatever you get from the client, even 50%. The more commission you offer them, the harder they will work to get you a business. So don't think that, so if you get 500,000, you give them 250 or give them 200,000. So they will be the one that will be getting it, because they get these things anyway. You'll be surprised that they'll be calling you and say, oh, I have this client who need this. So when you do your business card and all that stuff which you need, you're going to need, you need your business card, you already have your website. I expect all of you to customize those websites that you are getting to your own taste with your pictures and stuff there. If you need help in customizing your Mobimatic consultant website that we gave you, like I said, only 50,000 Naira, they will build it for you. All right, and that is like $199 or less. All right, they will build it for you. We have this consultant that will help you build it, or you do it yourself. But once you give them your business cards, you give them your website, all right, and you tell them that any client they get, any client that you get through them, they are going to give them 30%, 40%, 50%. Okay, like I said, don't be greedy. Don't go and offer 10%. 10% will not motivate them. 15% will not motivate them. Trust me, I know how these people work. But when somebody hears that I'm going to charge 500,000 or 750,000, and I'm going to give him, Talk, I thought you had it, and you should. Someone like you needs it. It's only 100,000 for 1 year license. All right. Right now, we are launching it November 9th. All right, for 497. But we've been doing what we call a pre-launch for people. Let me give you the link because I know someone like you can wipe out, you can recover whatever you pay for this in 1 day, really, because mobile apps is something that everybody want right now, and they believe it costs a arm and a leg just to build it. But with Mobimatic app, you can build it in under 5-10 minutes, maybe 1 hour at most. All right, that is the special link that we use for a webinar, where we give them this special deal. If it's something that you are interested in, I encourage you, go ahead and oh, sorry, I have the wrong thing. I just want to type it. Yes, by the way, this is a training for Mobimatic app consultants. What I did was I gave permission to members of my Omega World Club, because I believe that this is one of those opportunities that many of them, particularly those who are picking local business consultancy, that they need to have as part of their arsenal. That's why somebody is asking how much it is. They probably don't know. All right, but we're offering that special deal today to November. Now, what I'm saying is that with the app, okay, because just that one that we did for Aketi, we already got 2 orders, all right, or 2 inquiries. They haven't paid us. Let me just be very frank. They haven't paid us the card, but they've already made inquiries about how we can build it for them. And I'm telling them 1.5 million naira. All right, that's what we want. And then the people are getting us the connection. I'm giving them 50%. I don't care, because 750,000 is going to be a lot of money once they pay. So I'm willing to give 750,000 to the next person so that they can go ahead and doing that. Yes, Tokwe, yes, he has 1.25. I mean, that is a private team. I don't want this publicized, by the way. Sorry, I mentioned the figure. I promised them I wasn't going to mention, because there was some, you know how these things work, all right? But my point is, you can get away with 1.5 million. You can get away, if it's a senator, you can get away with $1 million, all right? Because they believe all you need to do is show them the Aketi team. By the way, that's the best way to market this. You are in Abuja, and you can download Aketi app on Google Play, or you can download it. You can download it on Google Play, or you can download it on iPhone App Store. All right, it's right there. So just download it to your Okay, I think you clocked off for a minute. Yeah, he has paid, and the figure is over $1 million. I can tell you that. But it's not something I really want to publicize too much, because of the people that are helping me there, that are still working with me. But the deal is, you need to give them a substantial commission. Those who are close to these people, those who know them, those who can even convince them to do this. All right. And you can download it on App Store. I was explaining that before Tokwe came back. I think he clocked that for a minute. And then it's also available on Google Play. So it's not just a joke. We have deployed it, and they are Mobimatic apps. Ifyok and his team got it done for me literally overnight. I told them at 10 p.m. that I'm going to be talking to somebody in that campaign at 7 a.m. Nigerian time. And by the time I wake up in America, I want the app to be ready. And it was ready. And it was awesome. It's Aketi 2017. That is the name of the app in Google Play and App Store. Anyway, so this app IT strategy also works well. So find those who deal in IT. All right. Even if you don't know, Google and find them. Then go and have a meeting with them. Remember, again, you are a consultant. That's why I say you wear at the minimum a tie or a jacket and a shirt, even if you don't want to wear a tie. All right. So that they see you as a serious professional. A professional. You tell them this is what you do. They are willing to work out a deal with them, that if any of their clients, and many of them already have clients they've worked with, they might even be willing to give you the list, which is a great opportunity. Tell them to give you the list of their clients, that you will market to their clients, any one of them that others ask from you, that you will give them 30 to 50%. If I were you, me, I love to give a lot. I will offer 50%. All right? But some of you might be saying, I'm the one building up. Why would I give 50%? But remember, he's the one that has the client. He's the one that is going to give you credibility. All right? But whatever you want. But don't go and offer 10 or 20%. Offer minimum 30. That is what excites people. All right? Don't get greedy. So these guys will be the ones calling you. They'll be the ones giving your business cards to their clients because they get asked this question all the time. All right, people ask them all the time, do you know somebody who can build a mobile website for me? Do you know somebody who can help me with SEO? Do you know somebody who can help me? And those are all the things you do as a local business consultant. They don't do that. Maybe all they do is build sites. They don't know anything about SEO. They don't know anything about advertisement. So when you partner with them, you are going to end up getting lots of a lot of clients indirectly with them. How many of us understand the IT professional strategy? Come on, guys. How many of us understand this? All right. It is there. What? Let me pull it up for you. If you can't find it on App Store, check. Maybe I'm assuming that they already approved it on App Store, but it's on, hold on. It's already on Google, at least. Okay, go check it right now. Go check it on Ethiopia. I'm hearing that Aketis app is not yet live on Google Play. I know that it took the one it took the one on Google Play. Google Play is definitely live because that's the one I loaded from. All right, Ethiopia, do you get that? Is it live? Where you did I meet you? Where is it?
We are working on an update. You know, after he paid, he added some new features. So we.
No, do you get that?
You know, after he paid, he added some new features, so we have to bring it down. We are taking it up again very soon on Apple.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I understand that they requested some new features after they were delivered, and they're just delivering it. So they are relaunching it back. So okay, it's live on Google Play, but I think they pulled it down from Play Store, from Apple Play Store, and they put some more features. That's what Ifyok is just saying. But trust me, I have it on my phone. He has it himself. We have spoken, me and his son, we have spoken about this app extensively. Okay. All right. Okay. Tunde Solomon say he has downloaded it. All right. And then Ayo say is there. Ayo Lushola say he has it on his phone. So I don't bullshit, guys. I tell you exactly what's going down. What I'm saying is that when you show that app to any politician, they want one. Story is better than reality is better than story. And they are all very competitive. All right. In fact, we are doing a webinar on it. And Ifyok, that was a great design. I don't know if you are the one that did it or Vaughn. How I built something, Aketis app. That's what we're going to use to do our next webinar. I think I really like it because you put the picture of the app. You put it on the. Let me go and look for it again. I just thought it was great. All right. Let me not waste time on that. All right. All of us understand this IT professional strategy. Now let's go to strategy number 4, the old school prospecting strategy. All right, this is where I'm coming. The old school prospecting strategy is very simple, which is what many people do, but you want to do it with focus. All right, the way you do the old school prospecting strategy is that you choose a vertical. A vertical means a particular niche that you want to serve, whether schools, hospitals, professionals like doctors, lawyers, and all that, politicians. I encourage you to pick a vertical first. In other words, you know me, I love people niching. Instead of you trying to do everything, you want to pick a niche. All right. So you pick the vertical you want to serve. All right. And right now, restaurants are very hot. Politics are going to be very hot soon because I don't know how many politicians even have a mobile app. So I have to get into that game big time myself because I know lots of them. All right. And then I'm going to be sharing my results with you. When I finish today, I've told Ifyok we are going to get proposals together. I'm going to give them 10 to 20 names of my close friends who are either a senator or governor or people in government. And we send proposals to them. And I expect to get very big results from those. But the point is you choose a vertical. Then select 15 prospects each week. All right? 15 prospects that you want to tackle each week from that vertical. Let's say it's a restaurant. All right, make a list of 15 target restaurants. And then you make a deal with yourself to visit 3 of them a day for 5 days. Remember, I just for 1 month. Because your life will be transformed. At that point, you'll be able to hire, by the time you make 1, 2, 3 million, your first month, you can hire staff to go out there and be hustling this thing for you. That's how this thing works. If you can work hard yourself for just 1 month, And then you can then begin to hire people to do the work for you. Okay, so don't see this thing as working too hard. It's working hard and fast quickly. All right, 15 prospects, visit 3 of them a day for 5 days a week. Do that for 1 month. So I call it 3 times 5 times 4. All right, 3 prospects a day, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. All right, that's what I'm going to change that to. The old school prospecting strategy, 3 times 5 times 4. You pick 1 month. Because after that 1 month, I won't need to tell you what to do anymore. You will see the money yourself, then decide how to go forward. You visit 3 of them a day, 5 days a week. So even if you don't want to do, if you can't afford to do for all of them, do 1 app for that vertical. Do for 1 school. Let's say it's a school. Do 1 for a school. Make sure it's beautiful. Make sure it's their competitor school. All right, a school that is real. I mean, a good school. And then start going from 1 school to the other, and show them what the app can do. By the time they see the name of their competitor there, and you show them, I just built this for so and so school. Remember, they don't know that school. They don't build this thing for so and so school. This is how they are using it. And you start pressing button. You start showing them how the thing works. That works faster than all this PowerPoint business. Even though I'm giving you the PowerPoint, I'm telling you nothing wins like showing them that app on your phone and doing that click to call, sending message, notifications. And basically, so you will have decided the 10 features you want to display. It will not take more than an hour in each person. So 3 hours a day, even if it takes you 2 hours. Prospecting, you cannot prospect 15 people in a week and not get 3 clients. It's not possible. All right? I will go on a limb here. If you can do this consecutively for 4 weeks and you did not get at least 4 clients, then you can come to this training and tell me what I'm teaching you does not work. It works. Keep a record, because I will ask for it. When you visit them, put the name of the school you went, the person you saw, the phone number. All right? So that when we're having this argument, you can tell me this is what I did. Then I can help you look at it. All right? Because if you don't work now, or if you have at least 4 hours a day to yourself that you can find from whatever work you are doing, then you owe it to yourself. Just 1 month. Now, after 1 month, if you still don't get anything, then we can sit down and reevaluate. All right? It's called old school. You wear suits, you wear tie, you wear your gown if you're a woman, and you hit the road. But don't hit the road like a fool. Do your research before you go. Have your list of where you want to visit. If you want to visit 3 a day, be prepared to have a list of 6 people that you're going to visit that day, because you might get there, the person you want to see is not there. Make sure you make calls, set up appointments. All right? And then I think in a different training, we will tell you how to set up these appointments. There's also a skill to it, because there are gatekeepers that you have to get over. There's a way you have to posture yourself. You don't want to be like a salesman that is coming to disturb them. You are giving them something. Or to even make it even better, you design the app, send the APK to them, and then say you would like to come and meet with them concerning this app. Then you call them on the phone whether they got the app you sent to them, that they should click and download and check that you just built an app for their company. They should look and you want to come and discuss. That will even work better. All right, because now they know you are coming, they know what you are coming about, and then they already have sample. At that point, you are going to tell them your guys in Philippines will finish it up for them within the next 7 to 10 days, and that your fee is that normally your people charge, you quote in dollars, and then bring it to Naira for them, then you guys start negotiation. But you know you are not working out of that place charging less than 200,000. Okay? Even at your level, you can get away with it. All right? So select 15 prospects each week, visit 3 of them, 5 days a week. Make your presentation, preferably with your PowerPoint slide and your phone. And then have samples of each niche. Complete with names they will recognize. Don't put a Igbo name that they will not see. All right? How do you send APK? You just email it. APK, once you have created your mobile app on Mobimatic, there's a button you can click to download the APK to your own computer. Then you download it. It's like a file. Then you email that link. It's a link. It's like a website link. You email it to them and tell them you send it to their phone. You can send it as a text so that it's easy. They just click and download. Or you can email it to them and tell them to download it on their phone. Very simple, Charles. All right. How many of us understand this old school prospecting strategy? Because when we come next week, Tuesday, I want you guys to give me feedback on what is working, what is not. Because remember the reason why we gave advance licenses out, why we didn't want to wait till November, is to see how this thing works out in the marketplace. So your testimonials are excellent. Like that gentleman that has made, Michael, that has made $1,500 already. We will use his testimonial, even promote him further. We'll put his picture, put his testimonial, so that many people can keep calling him to come and do work for them. I mean, if he has made $1,500 in less than 10 days, I think we need to celebrate him. All right. And the more you celebrate him, because when I celebrate him, I'm going to put the link of his website where people can contact him, so he even gets more customers that way. And as many of you that brings testimonials, that's how we encourage you. All right. So let's move forward. All right. I think my problem is I overteach. So let me cut it down a little bit. What is the time now? Oh my God. All right. I have just 15 more minutes and I need to turn this over to Ifyo. All right. The webinar strategy. Trust me, this is a revolution I'm trying to start in Nigeria. Lots of people are still not getting it. I do webinars basically every day. And there's no day I do a webinar that I don't get a customer. Whether it is freelancing or whether it's e-commerce, so I do on different things. All right. Every day I have a webinar that I'm doing. Sometimes I have 100 people in attendance. Sometimes I have 20. Sometimes I have 10. But for me now, doing a webinar a day is like going to work. I take out 2 hours every day before I get up to go to my law firm. I wake up at 6. I try to do a webinar between 7 and 10 a.m. in the morning so that I can then leave for my job. But I'm telling you, as a mobile app consultant, the webinar strategy will work like Glamboxer. You won't see this anywhere on the internet. Go and search it. I'm telling you, from my perspective as a good marketer, what will work and what has worked for me. All right. Organize a weekly webinar specifically targeting companies. All right. Of course, you now have to learn. Again, that is why you want to join Omega World Club. If you haven't joined, what you do is go to Omega World Club, register, and you will get plenty training on how to generate traffic and all that stuff, how to advertise. But even if you don't know how to do anything, create a webinar. You can go to webinar.com. All right, go to webinar.com is where you register to get a webinar site. Like this thing I'm using is go to webinar. All right. Yes, it's a bit expensive, but business is business. I think go to webinar, you can get something for $99 a month. All right, or the one I'm using, which is $500 a month for up to 1,000. Even though I really haven't had 1,000 people attend at any point, but I wanted to be ready. But point is, figure out if you don't know how to do webinars. We can talk about that at some other day. But webinars are easy to do. Webinar is what I'm doing right now. And then in that webinar, you advertise, for instance, increase profits for your business with mobile apps. Something like that, like a title. And all you will present at that webinar is that PowerPoint that I used. All right? But you present it as if you are presenting to customers. You are not telling them to come and sign up for Mobimatic. You are telling them why they need mobile apps in their business. So at the end of that thing, I have to change the presentation because I think buyer, if you are listening, it just occurred to me, we shouldn't send them that PowerPoint because that PowerPoint is to sell Mobimatic. What they should be selling is the business of building apps. So they need a different type of PowerPoint. I have 3 of them that I've done yesterday, so I'm going to post it to the Mobimatic page, WhatsApp page later today. I'll give you 3 different samples of the PowerPoint presentations you can use to make presentation. It is that same presentation you do on the internet. So people come in, you advertise your webinar, try to target companies, businesses, restaurants, and all that. All right. How to increase profits, to increase business profits with mobile apps. How to use mobile apps to explode your business. All right. How to use mobile apps to get more customers, make more money, and increase your profits. That's a big webinar topic. Somebody type that out for me. How to use mobile apps, okay, to get more customers, increase your sales, and make more profits. All right. All right. So that is a webinar topic. If you didn't get it, I will say it again, and you can fine tune it. Free webinar. Always make it free. Money is in the free. All of you that are here, you bought the Mobimatic team because you came for a free webinar. All right, free always works. A lot of people don't understand why I do free seminars all the time. The reason why you do free is that people will not pay you money if they don't know you, because they've been scammed by too many people. They want to come, they want to listen to you, they want to see that you're authentic, they want to see that you know what you are doing before they give you their money. But what many of us do on Facebook stupidly is that we are going to Facebook, we are trying to sell. You don't sell on Facebook. You make friends on Facebook. You give somebody something free on Facebook to join your group. That's why I do webinars. That's why I do free stuff on Facebook, because they don't know me. Even those who know me, they probably see me as one of those hackers out there who's out to collect their money. But when they come for my free event and they see how much value I give just free, then they are relaxed with buying stuff from me, because they know that they are not going to get an authentic product. They know I'm not going to lie to them. They know that I'm real. They know that I know what I'm doing. So same way with you guys. Don't think that you have to be knowledgeable like me. No. All you need is that PowerPoint presentation. And I promise you, I'll get you 3 different ones. 1, 2, 3. Different PowerPoint presentations on how to sell mobile apps. The one you got, when you get those apps and PowerPoints I'm going to give you, either destroy it or only keep it when you want to promote Mobimatic for us when we launch. Because there are 2 different targets. But it's going to be similar, but I'm going to change how you present at the end. What you want to sell at the end is that why they must get a mobile app now. All right? Yes, how to use mobile apps to get more customers, to get more customers, make more sales, and increase your profit margin. Austin, amend that. How to use mobile apps, all right, to get more customers. To get more customers, let me just do this. To get more customers, make more sales, and increase your profit margin. That should be a topic for a webinar. I think I will do a PowerPoint presentation on that. Okay, I think let me even do something awesome for you guys. How about this? I like this. I will do that webinar, possibly maybe from Las Vegas on Saturday. No, I'll do it done. I have to do it during weekday because I want companies. I'll do a webinar like that. I will target companies, but I will invite you to the webinar. You are going to be there. You are going to be there like a participant. Watch me do that presentation. I will do the presentation trying to convince people to build mobile apps. That way, I will record it so you can go watch it, and all you need to do is do the same thing. It's not complicated. You are the one that know you are a rookie. The people that will come to your webinar, they don't know. They see you as an expert when you talk like an expert. So I will do a demo presentation, and I won't even make it demo. I will make it a live one so that there is no long thing. I will actually promote that webinar, but it's going to be targeted at companies who need mobile apps for their businesses. We will do it. I will invite you from the Mobimatic consultant page to join as a visitor, all right? Because the people on the webinar will know who is who. Then I'll make the thing, and then we'll see if I make sales or not. But whether I make sales or not, you will get a draft presentation, complete with the PowerPoint that I'm going to use. So that way, you can begin to do your own webinars. A lot of people get scared about these webinars. There's nothing to it. I just wish I had started, like Stephen Akitayo told me, that I wish he had started his webinars 2 months ago. Because in the space of a month that he came here, he made over 5 million naira. I'm not exaggerating. Just on webinars. Because we did several. Some of you are some of them, some of you are not. Because there are some that we targeted the American market, some we targeted Nigerian market. We're just experimenting with different things. We did freelancing, we did mobile SMS, we did Mobimatic, we did e-commerce, we did coaching, we did all sorts of webinars. All right? And all of a sudden, we realize that this thing is not complicated. You can do this shit. It's not complicated. Just sit in front of your computer. Do what you got to do. Just talk, okay? That's it. And I'm saying that if you can put the webinar strategy to work, you'll be surprised that if you decide to do it as work and say every day, I'll do a webinar. A typical webinar is supposed to be 90 minutes. My own always drags too long. I talk too much. I know. Sorry. All right? That's why they call me the coach. But 90 minutes. 60 minutes, you are telling them your story. You are telling them, you will see me do it. Then you tell them about mobile, why they need to have mobile in their business. Then at the end of the day, you give them an offer. That your people, you are your partners in the Philippines, you are doing this mobile app thing for people for $1997. And you probably will even have it on your site. Because that's what this thing goes for. But today, if they buy, you do it for them for $497. $497 is $250,000. It will shock you if you can get 50 people to attend your webinar. You will be sure that you might sell 2 or 3 every day. You can do that every day or twice a week. And you might decide that I'm not even doing any other type of marketing. I just want to do webinar. And then you continue to get your clients, and then you take it to another level. This works, guys. I'm not going to tell you how much I've made in the last 1 month. You don't want to hear. All right? But trust me, that's why you see Stephen Akitayo does webinar 2-3 times a day now, because it's not doing anything anymore. He's told all his staff, he has 20 of them, that they should not go out to market anything again. That he will just do webinar, he will get them clients, let them just be fulfilling. Because he saw the benefit. If you make 5 million naira in less than a month, all you do is sit down in my basement and talk on computer. Why will you be on the street stressing? He's selling real estate on webinars. I know you guys are thinking it's crazy. He's selling land through webinars. There's nothing you cannot sell through webinars. In fact, I am waiting till maybe sometime in November. I'm going to do a comprehensive course about how to make money as a webinar presenter. Because I'm saying it. I mean, by the time I show screenshots of myself, of Stephen, of those who do it, people are going to be freaking out. I want to start me. I don't believe in keeping something secret. A lot of the gurus in Nigeria don't even get it yet, that webinars is where the real money is made. All right? And that's the reason why it works. Number 1 is live. Number 2, people get to see you for real. They will know if you know what you are doing. Okay? They will know so you have opportunity to explain to them very well what this is that you are selling, and then people can make a decision based on full information, because you have presented for 60 minutes. They have asked questions back and forth, so they are clear. That is different from just sending them a link and say, go and buy. They don't know you. They don't know if that thing they buy it, if it's going to work or not. That's why webinars work. All right? And it will work for mobile apps also. All right? So you organize a weekly webinar specifically targeting companies and demonstrate the advantages of having business apps, and then give them a special deal. Very simple. The one I'm going to do next week, once I set the time, I'll let you know. It's going to be that simple. Okay? It's going to be that simple. Just tell them why mobile phone apps are good. Give them a deal. And that's it. And then see what happens. All right, guys? Can we all do this webinar strategy? All right? And if you are even good enough, if you are really serious and you are willing to spend a minimum of maybe like $50, I'm going to encourage those of you who have that money, $50 to $100 to promote your webinar, because you have to promote it. The trick is for you to make sales. You want to get at least 100 people on your webinar. Sometimes that might be tough if you, without advertisement. I want to be honest with you. So you want to spend not more than $100, maybe $50. We promote your webinar. Me and you will present together wherever you are. I will help you present. And whatever money we make, we share. That's how this thing works. I can help you with the first one, the second one. After some time, you won't need me. And you can do it and keep all your money yourself. So for those of you who are interested in that, the only condition I'm going to do that, if you want me to do webinar with you, you must be willing to spend money to advertise it, because I don't want to come and present webinar to 5-10 people. All right? So we will have to spend between $50 and $100. If you have that as a budget, $100 to spend to promote your webinar, I will jointly organize one with you as a way of even giving you publicity. My face and your face will be there. You will be the consultant I'm introducing. I will present for you. Then we'll close together. I will do it one time. I guarantee you that one time you will make your $100 back, because $100 is only just 40,000 naira. I'm not going to sell the app for anything less than $250, no matter what. So, and I can tell you, if I get 100 people in that place, I will sell at least one. So you don't worry about that one. I will convert at least one for you. And let me even make it sweeter. If I don't convert any, let's say you spend this $100, we advertise and we do this webinar, and you don't make any sales, I will give you your $100 back. You are my student. I don't want you to make loss. I will refund you. But so you have nothing to lose. All you need to do is say, I want to do this. I will talk to you, be sure that then make sure, tell you what you need to do. Then next week, I only will have room for 5, and I'm not charging anything. I don't sell in my training. I think this is not so. I'm not going to say, come and pay me money to do this for you. I'm just giving a deal. 5 people, so that I can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. All right? I will co-organize a webinar with you, provided you are willing to invest $100 up front. I could invest the money for you, but I love people to also be committed. So that way they're not playing around. If you are committed and you send that money, which is going to be 42,000 naira, whatever, you send it to Bio. We'll fix a date for you. When we do that webinar, if you don't make any sales, I will refund your money 100%. So you have nothing to lose. This is my own way of encouraging those 5 people that will do this. That money is not for me. We will advertise it. You will see the advertisement. You will see the money we spend. I probably will spend more. I'm like that. The idea is that we want to try and get about 100 people into the hall, and then I will make the pitch. You will be my colleague, all right? I will introduce you, and then you will also say 1 or 2 things, but you see me do it, and then whatever we sell, we are going to split 50-50 with you. If we don't make any sales, I give you your $100 investment back. How is that for a good deal? All right? You cannot say, Coach is not trying to help you. I love my people. All right? My job is to help you get there. All right? So for those of you who are interested in that, just let me know on Mobimatic, not here, Mobimatic consultant page. And I'm only going to do that only for those who have the Mobimatic software, of course, because what are you going to sell? If you don't have the software, what are you going to market? So if you're a Mobimatic consultant and you are interested in that deal, I just thought about it right now. God is my witness. I didn't think about it before I sat on this chair today. It just occurred to me that, okay, I can help my people this way. So I just thought of it right off the cuff. If you're interested, make your post in Mobimatic consultant, WhatsApp consultant page, all right? And then I'll select only 5 to try. I can't do everybody, just 5. It's not, I'm not charging you any money. It is free. We split the money 50-50, but you have to invest $100 to prove to me that you are serious. And once we do the webinar, if we don't make a sale, I will refund the entire $100 to you. If we make sales, we will split 50-50. I don't think you can get a better deal than that. All right? Are we good on that one? All right? If you think you like what you are hearing, I want you to say, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let's go. That's the reason they call me coach, people. I will force you, I will coach you, I will kick you until you make money by force. All right? There you go. There you go. There you go. But please don't come and tell me you want to do this where you are not a Mobimatic consultant. I know that there are some of you here from the Omega World Club that I gave access to this training. All right? You are not qualified if you are not a Mobimatic app consultant. All right? You need to get the software, sign up, and then we do this. Okay? Now, I think I have 2 more. This one, basically, I'm going to just wrap up right now. I think those first 5 is what I want to focus on. The email strategy. Regardless of what anybody tells you, email still works. So have a plan to make thousands of email every week. All right? Of course, Stephen Akitayo has this email marketing portal that he sells. I don't sell it. If any one of you is interested, I will put you in touch with him. You want to get your own portal so that you are not paying too much more than you need to pay. So you are going to be paying reseller price. All right? Remember, this is an investment where you are sending out maybe 50,000 emails every week for 4 weeks. Remember, it's that first 4 weeks I want you to focus on. All right? So that first 4 weeks, if you do everything with all the power you have, what happens is that you make so much money that you can afford to hire people to do the work for you from month 2. So don't worry. So invest enough in that your first month to get the best you can. You already paid money to get Mobimatic app. Most of you paid 100,000. The first few that got lucky paid 75,000. Some of you paid are going to be paying 150. So you have invested the money. All right. So invest a little more. So engage in email blast. Okay. Contact those who do this email SMS email thing. Buy emails from them and send emails out. I would say anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 emails. All right. Even at 30 kobo per email. That means from 7,000 naira to like 30,000 naira per mail. You send it every week, all right? Which basically, somebody make a note. If you are here, for me to try and get a sample email, you can send. I want to make this thing as simple for you as possible. I'll write the email, even write the email for you. Something as simple as that. So that email, you just send it to 10,000 people every week, 50,000 people every week. It is impossible for you to send for 4 weeks and not get 2 or 3 orders. And remember, 1 order will make up all the investment for you because you are not going to sell for less than 200, 250,000. These apps, all right? That is clear. And of course, the bulk SMS strategy also. This one will cost you money, but you also want to explore it if you have money. All right, explore that. Okay, I'm going to spend 50,000 this month on bulk SMS. Then contact the SMS people. If you have your own portal, it's better. So that way it's cheaper. All right, and then you get phone numbers of companies, and then you send them a series of text messages. All right. Ayolishola said they can do it for you at smstext.com, sir. All right, with your database with Mr. Stephen C. Ayo is offering to do this. That's one of our members. For those of you who don't have your own SMS portal and you want to explore that, contact Ayo on the Mobimatic WhatsApp page, and you guys do a joint venture. For me, basically that's it. That is all I want to talk about today. The seven unusual strategies, all right, for you to make money with your mobile app. Now I'll take questions. All right, my time is up, and then if you're still here, so I'll take a couple of questions, and if any one of you has a technical question to do with Mobimatic, all right, I basically took Ifyok out of the job that he's in. He's very busy getting ready, improving this app, as you guys are making suggestions, getting ready for the official launching of our app on November 9th. So, but I have to pull him out just in case some of you are still having some very technical problems that he has not solved in the so yes, I'll pass it to Ifyok in a minute. But does anybody have any question on what I've just taught? Okay. What are the essential features to attracting clients that must be put in an app? All right, I've just told you the critical ones I think clients love that I've seen is that push to call, where they can click a button and it calls the client directly. Okay, the Mobimatic has it, and I'm saying any app you build, that should be a central thing there. Very important, because people can contact them directly. All right, I think that is the number one by far. And then if you can build a funnel into your app, in other words, where people can submit their information to join the mailing list of the client. So there'll be a button where the client offers something free, where you say download a free copy of something that is related to that business. And when they click it, it asks for their information, and that information goes to an autoresponder. I believe that the Mobimatic is tied to autoresponder. If you get on, come on now, why don't you let us do a mastermind together? If you are there, put on your microphone and your screen, and let us have a joint mastermind so that people can ask us questions together. Thank you. All right, Ifyok is right here. All right, I'm going to switch this into from the screen to now, where it's just the two of us on screen. I believe that that is the picture you are seeing right now. It looks like I am not looking good here, and Ifyok said it's looking very big. All right, okay, now we get it. All right, Ifyok is here now. Ifyok, I want to believe we have Mobimatic is linked to an autoresponder, or they can link it to autoresponder.
Once you copy your autoresponder code and paste using the custom code, it's possible. You can even use the custom HTML. It will.
Sorry, go ahead.
You can copy your autoresponder code and paste into the custom HTML or the custom code. It works. All
right, fantastic. I'm sure we will also have a short training about how you can connect your autoresponder to Mobimatic. If you make a note of that, there should be a short training on that if we don't have already. All right, how to connect autoresponder to their, because that will make it very valuable for marketers if they see that. All right, that answer. Can we import the source code of an app from other platform? I'll let. Are you seeing the question, Ifyok?
I'm not seeing the question. Where is the question? Okay, can we import?
Can we import the source code of an app from other platforms into Mobimatic, either for upgrade or redesign?
No, you cannot do that.
Okay, Tony Solomon, you cannot do that. This is a unique app. It's our own identity. If you can be importing other people into our stuff, it's not good for us now. We have to buy our own and use from scratch, I think. Maybe if you can think about that for upgrade for next year, but we don't have it now. All right. Michael, you say you have some technical questions. Can you please ask them? Michael Agane, by the way, if that's a gentleman that has made $1,500 with Mobimatic in the last 10 days. All
We
right.
made
Yeah.
$1,500.
Yes.
So we already have we are building our testimonials. That's awesome.
All right, Michael, are you willing to talk to us about this? Do you want to share?
Michael Agene. That's
All right.
over $500,000.
Yes, so 600K, 600 plus. All right.
600,000 plus. That's awesome.
Yes.
Mr.
Now, Michael, you said, can we integrate? Okay, Michael says it's ready. So put on your camera. I'm going to pull you in to this discussion for a minute. But it's asking a question: can we integrate InterSwitch payment to the app? If that's up to you.
Okay, can we have the app can we integrate InterSwitch payments into the app? Yes, you can build your web application and then connect InterSwitch payments into it using custom code. But we're also working on adding PayStack natively and InterSwitch natively. But for now, you can do that using the custom code to link your payment link into the app. But before November, it will be available by default.
All right. If you're Michael, you are now a panelist. So pull up your camera so that we can see you. All right. Pull up your camera so that way.
Can we have the app access a database like doing certificate verification? Yes, you can use the custom code to access the database on your server.
All right. And
if you have the database on your server, you can do that. Mr. Clement, that was the question from Mr. Clement.
Okay, yes. And then I know that one or two of Ifiok's assistants might be here and some of my own. You guys, please write down these questions because they are things that will go into the database. The question and answers, they need to be added to our database if you didn't get it. So this thing will be recorded. So get your guys to go over it so that they can type the questions and then the answers and add it to the database. That's how we increase the database so that people don't keep calling for the same question. All right. Can you answer that question again clearly? Let me read it. Can we have the app access a database like doing certificate verification?
Yes, if you have a database on your server, you can create a custom code that will make your app to access that database on your server.
All right.
There's a place for custom code, and with that custom code, you can place any custom PHP code that's compatible with any custom HTML5 code inside there.
Inaya Phillips, I wish if you could take us step by step on how to complete our website and to start to finish an app.
I've created.
Wait, if you don't even bother. Don't bother. All right. If I told you on the Facebook page yesterday that you look like you're one of those people that just love information for information's sake. You need to start taking action. We have a complete training on this. All right, it's on the site. All you need to do is watch. All right. Am I lying? If do you have that on the site or not?
And we have that, and minus that, yesterday on the WhatsApp group, I uploaded a video, a step-by-step, about 20-something chapters of how the AKT app was built. So you go in and download it from Amazon. It's on Amazon AWS. Download it, and then watch it.
All right. And then what I even want them to do that, those videos, let's load it on YouTube. Okay? Let it be free out there on YouTube. You understand? It makes it easier for everybody to access. Let them load it on you and make it not part one, Mobimatic, mobile app creation, part one, all the way to whatever parts you have. You understand what I'm saying? And then put the tagline, put tags, tag yourself, tag me, tag Mobimatic, tag Mobimatic app builder, type mobile app building, because that will also get us SEO, get us customers, and put the websites of to buy Mobimatic there. Those are marketing moves that we need to be making. So it's out there. Phillips, and my guy, go and start working this thing. All right? Sorry, I'm harassing you this morning. But I don't want you to get stuck just looking for information. Do it anyhow. All right? Let the thing finish first. All right? And then you correct. That's how. Okay, let me share let me share with you guys my number one principle for success. I don't have plenty, I have only one. I don't even know if you guys have me say it before, but I have it on my screen as I'm talking to you. I have it on my fridge. All right? Shoot first and aim later. All right? That is how I've done all my life, and that's how I've been so successful. Shoot first and aim. In other words, don't wait for perfection. Just shoot. Okay? Then you start to correct yourself. Okay? It is wasteful, the people said, but for me, that is the best way. In other words, if you're a hunter and you get into the forest and you are trying to aim for the bird and you are trying to aim, it will take a long time and you may never get any. The forest and you shoot into the air, you know, all the birds will scatter. So there will be many of them in the air, then you can then aim and start to take them one by one. Same way with this app thing. Get into the Mobimatic team, build one anyhow. You can build it. Do your best. Build it, bam. And from there, you start to improve. But if you keep waiting for information, the one you don't have, you are going to be stuck and you won't get anything done. All right? I hope somebody learned something from that. A big Clement, how do we receive, as part strategy number 1, how do we receive money from PayPal anyway out of this? Of course, I don't know why people keep complaining you can't get money on PayPal. When you're on PayPal, PayPal will issue you a debit card, a credit card, Visa or MasterCard. You apply for it. Once you have made some sales, they will give you. It works on Nigerian ATM machine. I've seen Olaide Alim use his own. I don't do Fiverr. I always buy stuff on Fiverr. For those who do Fiverr, they get a card. That card, you can take it to Nigerian ATM. Naira will come out. The equivalent exchange rate. That's how you get your money. All right? At least that's one of the ways. All right? But go and take a freelancing course. If you're a member of the Omega World Club, there are freelancing training in there. If you are not, consider joining. Or join us for a webinar next week, Thursday. I'm going to be doing a webinar with Alicia Litu, all right, on freelancing. I encourage every one of you to be there because you need it as part of your overall arsenal. All right? Yes, Olusegun Agbola, you are interested in the webinar strategy. Go and say so on the Mobimatic consultant page. Put your name, phone number, and email, and then one of my assistants will call you. Like I said, I will only do with 5. And then those 5 must be willing to invest at least $100, which is about 45,000 naira, whatever, in advertisement, so that we can get at least 100 people in the hall and in the webinar. You will appear with me from wherever you are. I will make the presentation for you, all right, so that I can see how it's done. I will invite you in, and then whatever we sell, we share 50-50. And I'm giving you another guarantees because you guys are young. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, Dr. Pei just wants me to spend money. If we don't make any sale, I will refund the $100 to you 100%. But at least you will have learned how to make the presentation. You will have gotten over the nervousness of can I make a webinar presentation or not. And then you can go from there. You cannot do 5 webinars and not make one sale. It's not possible. All right? I have it as my strategy right now. I do a webinar every day, 7 to 10 a.m. in the morning. And I don't think there has been any consecutive webinars I've done that I've not made a sale. Yeah, there has been 1 or 2 that I didn't sell any. But most of them I average out Nigerian money, maybe average of 600,000 for every webinar. I do. Some 0, some 100K, some 150. And I do e-commerce, I do freelancing, I even do law now. All right? I do law and I get clients who are paying me $200 for consultation. All right? So we will do that. All right? I'm a member but in Nigeria right now, we can receive money using PayPal, but we can pay. Please collect. Did you listen to me, Abi? I just explained this thing 5 minutes ago. All right? When your money is in PayPal, there are 2 ways you get your money on PayPal. After you created your account and you have made money.
Fiverr.
Fiverr, I'm sorry. On Fiverr. There are several ways, and I've just explained one of them. You can apply for a Visa card or MasterCard from Fiverr. They will give it to you. Whatever money you make will go into that card, and that card you can use it in Nigeria. We have your dollar in there, but if you use it in Nigerian ATM, Naira will come out at the official exchange rate. So I don't know why you keep asking me the same question. Any other question, technical or marketing-wise? Yes, I have Michael here. I'm going to give him the floor for a few minutes. Michael has just shared some great news with us that he's been able to make $1,500, not Naira, or just in these last few days. I want him to share with us what he did, how he did it, so that you guys can be encouraged. I don't know him, so don't think I'm going to go manufacture a testimonial here. I just saw it on the Mobimatic team this morning. All right, Michael, you are welcome. I'm very proud of you. Okay, I'm going to make you a
Thank
household
you.
name in
Thank you,
Nigeria.
sir.
All right, because I'm going to
Thank
do a
you.
special on you on my page today. So tell us what happened. Show me the money. All right. Go ahead.
All right, sir. Is it possible I ask a question before I get to it?
Please go ahead.
I want to share my screen and ask a question.
Oh, okay, yes.
I don't know if anyone can see my screen.
I'm going to make you the presenter now. So your screen will show now. All right, I'll show your screen. If you show it, we will see it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, fine. We are seeing your screen now. Okay.
Okay. My question is this: my client said he wants to change the font of this. What I did basically was just to edit one of the templates you created. Okay. So my client wants to change. You can't see my screen.
Yeah, but it's very easy to change the font now. Aren't you looking at it? Okay. I like
the option to change the font is not here. It's not here, sir.
Okay.
You can only change the size.
Okay, I see what you are saying.
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Interesting.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So there is no. Well, I want to change the font.
He wants to change the font. So there should be a button to change fonts there, and I thought it was there.
No, they don't put button to change fonts on a custom page. When you go to on the design page,
okay,
you see the option to choose the font you want, the default font you want, and this text you copy. Where did you copy this text from?
I copied it from the client website.
That is the font that is on the client's website. Is that the font that was on the client's website?
This is the font on the client website. I think that's it.
So if you don't want to use the client website font, you copy the text into Notepad first. After copying into Notepad, you copy it out of Notepad and paste it inside. But if you copy from a website, it will inherit the fonts from the client's website.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes, yes, I get.
So you copy it into a Notepad first, and then copy from Notepad into this box, so that it will not inherit the fonts from the client's website.
Okay. Thank you. Can you hear me?
If you are, before we go on, John Botel, our partner, is asking you a question on Skype. All right. So take care of it while I'm taking care of this. If you haven't already, I just saw it. It came in about 2 hours ago. Have you been there to check this morning?
I'll check it right away.
Okay, please check it while because sorry guys, I need him to go check that because the workshop is starting tomorrow in Las Vegas, and the man is asking a very important question. All right, so now what was your question? Go ahead, I can take it while Ifyok is handling that other thing. What's your question, Michael? Does that answer your question? Okay.
I've answered this question.
Yes.
All right, so tell us what you are doing and how you did it. That's why we brought you on, not to come and present.
Okay. So what I do copywriting on Fiverr, and I also create a website for my clients. I just sold the idea to my existing clients, and then I told them, hey, do you know you make more profit, make more sales using all these copies I'm writing for you and on your website and all those things if you have a mobile app. So they were like, oh wow, that's a great idea. Like, okay, since they already trust me, we've worked together for some time, they just say, okay, no problem, we can go ahead and get it done. So this is one of the first. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Of course, we see your screen. Wow.
Okay. So this is one of it, $550. You can see SEO website content.
Wait, I need to capture this screen.
Me too. Well, don't take it away. Let me capture screen first. All right. Because sometimes when you tell people this stuff, they think that you are butchering. Or you can also send me the screen capture. It looks like I have to. I think I can get it. Let me see if I can get it.
I've gotten it.
You've gotten it. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So like this now, the client, what I did the client website content. As you can see, my main gig on Fiverr is write SEO website content. Okay. So I did like the brief of this. Said I will create a mobile app for your business as discussed and everything. But I actually charged over $1,000. But since we've been together, he had to beg me for this amount, and then that was why I had to do it for him that way. And then the other one was I don't have the screenshots here, but it's still this same client. Okay. What I did for him was a website, and the website actually took me just within a few hours. So it's a WordPress site and everything. When I told him I could create a website for him and everything, it was more of an upsell, and then he added the money, and then to $500. And then I got it for him.
Man, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah? You have to teach
so
me.
that's
You have to
basically
make
what
this
I
money.
did. Yeah, the boss.
Yeah. All right, great.
Yeah, the boss.
Because
it's
do
nothing.
you know what?
Now.
No, do you know you can make a lot of money just with this? You can do a webinar on this. I made $1,500 in Fiverr in 1 week. I'll put you up there. You train. Will you charge them a training? Do it step-by-step video. People will pay you because you made the money. People can learn from it. Practicals work better than any bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
Theory is theory, but seeing the money. But go on.
So that's basically what I did, and I still have a lot of them on.
Okay. But this is just on Fiverr. Is Fiverr you are advertising this, right?
This is just Fiverr, yes.
How long ago since you got Mobimatic app building software?
I got it during the Webby Friends.
That's like about 2 weeks ago.
Yes, roughly that.
Okay. I know Webby Friends is on the 13th to 15th of September. All right. So guys, there you have it. Okay. This is not. And then can you do me a very big favor, please, Michael? This is important to me.
Okay, sir.
Can you do me like a short testimonial video, basically saying this, what you did, you got Mobimatic, and then show us these screenshots in there. It's important for them to see the money. All right.
Okay.
If you can do me that today, I will be particularly grateful, because it helps me to be able to put that on our website and also be able to do a lot of promotion for you. Email me those screenshots at okwebanwo@aol.com. Email them to me now.
Okay, sir.
okwebanwo@aol.com. Also email it with your picture. Let me make you a star. All right. And then with your link about where they can order your services. All right. Because I'll promote it.
Although my website is not ready yet.
But put your.
I have so much work on
your site is not yet ready. I'm going to beat you. Guys, are you hearing? Where is Philip? Philip, this man does not have a site. He's selling.
No, I already have the site, but I've not edited it yet. I just put it on under maintenance.
This is what I'm saying. But you see went ahead and you are working. You are not waiting for website to be perfect. Mr. Inaya Phillips wants the website to look like Ifiok's website before he can go and start selling. All right? Forget website. Forget all those things. Just go and do this stuff. And then I'm going to make, because for me, somebody coming up also teaching others works best. What I will work with you, Michael, sometime next week I may bring you up just to do the training. See, the training, just showing them step by step, if you don't mind, just show them what to do, because that way you can explain in a simpler term what you are doing, and then maybe one or two might get inspiration from there, and then you have become a guru in here. That's how it's going. All right? So email me those screenshots, email me your contact details, and also the links to your Fiverr deal for apps, okay, so that I can talk about it and also promote you. Then send me the video. So 2 things you are getting from me. You got it? I need a video testimonial today, not tomorrow. All right? Today.
Okay.
Make sure that it's clear. Use your phone, but make sure you are in the light where the light is clear. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Michael. I'll be talking to you on. I hope we are friends on Facebook. Let's chat a bit more. Let me see if I can make you more money. You know, this thing works like the Bible. So those who have, more will be given. Those who don't have, even the little they have, they will take away from them. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to do a special, in fact, 2 webinars with Michael. One of them on how to build mobile apps with companies, all right, so that he can build apps for them. It will be me and him. We advertise it, and then we do. Then I also do another one where I present Mobimatic, okay, for people to buy the Mobimatic app, and I will also give him 50% of whatever sales we make in that particular webinar. Okay, the webinars I did that all of you bought from, I am going to do it with him, and he's going to be the affiliate, all right? And I'm going to tell them, this is it, and after I finish selling, if it's only one we sell, he gets 50%. If we sell 5, he gets 50%. 2 webinars as a way of rewarding him. Me, I like action. I don't like people talking, all right? Don't say, oh, what about you? I will only encourage you when you are doing well, all right? And please go and get your website sorted out, okay? Make sure it's done well. If you need help, I will get them to do it for you for free, okay? You don't need to pay 50,000.
No, I can do it.
I know you can do it. Go get it done, because that, and then make sure you have a squeeze page there, all right? Make sure you install a squeeze page on your site, because once I start talking about you, I can use your website. Okay. People will go there. You want them to sign up into your mailing list. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know about how to create mailing list. So that way you can start building lists with it, yes, and from there you can begin to get even more clients. All right. So it is for those who are working at, is the Bible. Are you saying, Ayo? That's how it works. Did you read the Bible? The man that has 10 got 1 more. The one that has only 1, they took it. All right. So go and work hard so that I can celebrate you, Michael. Thank you very much. Now let me take more questions. Don't go away yet, just in case they have questions for you. Okay. Michael, drop your number. I would love to talk with you and work together. Yeah, but you have to pay him more. This is a business. All right. I don't know if you want to give his number. Do you want to give them your number? I don't want them to disturb you. It's up to you. I'm not going to make you do that. Okay. Why don't you do this? Okay, you don't mind. Okay, type your number on your screen for everybody. Send it to everybody. All right. Again, don't go disturb him. Learn from him. Do joint venture with him. You guys work together and make money together. That's what I'm all about. All right. I'm all about sharing this wealth. All right. Ayo, what's your question? You have a question for Michael. All right. Please ask a question and we got to go. Does he register as a Nigerian or not? Good question. Were you registered as a Nigerian or not on Fiverr?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Okay. So you can ask him how he did. Yes, I know that when you do this Fiverr training, and I'm begging you guys, next week Thursday, Alicia Little is she's an American lady, one of the best in the business. I've managed to convince her for us to do webinar together next week Thursday. Try to be there. You're going to get a link on whatever membership you have with me. It is important. So there are 2 ways people do this thing. They put American name and some put Nigerian names. All right. Both works, but I encourage you to have both. Don't forget your own identity, because even as a Nigerian, there are those who are looking for you. So you can create 2 separate accounts. Just make sure you do it right so that your account doesn't get blocked. You can have a foreign name. I have no problem with that. Okay, but I'm sure I will discuss that with you. And we'll also be discussing that next week, Thursday. All right? So another question, guys, before I close this down. Okay. I think we have taken all the questions here. All right. In the absence of any other question, I want to appreciate all of you. Everybody give Michael a yeah. Come on, give him the traditional greeting. Come on, the man just shared the secret of wealth with you. All right, by now I should be telling you to drop. I'm just a nice guy. I will have said pay 10,000 to be trained by Ayo and maybe make the poor guy 200,000 right now. But Ayo, just leave them for now. They are your people. All right? Yeah. All right? Toby, what is your question? You two, you are one of those people always asking questions. Your junior has gone to go make $1,500. You are still busy looking for the ones you don't have. Oh yeah, what is your question? Toby, I'm listening. You and Inaya, you use question to kill me. Just go and do the one you know first. But what's your question? I'll answer it before I go. What's your question? Yes, Ayo, I don't like talkers. I want people who deliver. I don't know Michael before, but guarantee after today is going to be my best friend. Me, I work with those who are ready to work. I'll keep pumping him up until he gets on a month so that I can use him to boast like I'm using Stephen and Co to boast because he's working. All right, can we include the source code for clients like the one advertised? But he answered that question, Toby. I'm not answering it again. He answered it. Listen to the recording. All right. I don't know the answer. I know he gave the answer to it. Okay. All right. Yeah, you need to be born again now, because when you see this man, and I'm telling you now, when you see him in 3 months, you won't recognize him. Because a man that has taken action with the little he knows, by the time I give him some mother jara that he doesn't even know now, he's going to become a colleague. He's not becoming a protege. I'll start calling him colleague like David Dada, right? Or Stephen Akitayo. All right? Okay, guys. Well, I think Toby, try to listen to the recording of this. I don't know the answer to that question, but I believe that if you answered it before he left, so the answer is somewhere in this recording, so I don't want you to think I don't want to answer your question. But, and then you can go and ask it on the Mobimatic support desk. I'm sure at some point you will get an answer. Again, I appreciate every one of you for coming for this training today. Ayo, thank you for coming. Toby, Inaya, all of you. The most important thing that you should take away from here is that you need to take action. Imperfect action works. See, perfect action works. Just start. Don't worry. In fact, your first one may be useless, but you have done something. Let me share this last thing with you. My very first, when I decided to become an internet marketer, the very first product I released is a product called the Income Angel. For those of you who have had me share the testimony before, I saw it as a private label right book on Warrior Forum. It's a PLR. I bought it, I think, $27. And it was my first time of hearing something called PLR. They say, oh, you can call yourself the owner. You can call yourself the author and all that. Even though I've written many books before that, I'm saying PLR. So I got it, I read it, and it was a beautiful book. Within 3 hours, I changed the name. It was Income Commander. That's what I bought it for, $17. I remember now. Income Commander. I changed the name to Income Angel. Within 3 hours, I've changed the thing. I just put it back on Warrior Forum. I sold 106 copies, even though I got about 40 refunds because it was a stupid way to do PLR. But I made money. I sold mine for $47. The same book on the same site. What am I saying? Take imperfect action. Now, when I look at what I did with that book, I laugh. And I went back later, added about 80 new pages of mine. So the Income Angel, and that book, by the way, is available for download in the membership site of Omega World Club. Go download it. It's probably my best book now because I've added several chapters. I've made it much more attractive. Okay, I've added a lot of work. But before then, I threw it back to sender the same way I got it. And I made sales, 106 copies. Then I got about 40-something refund later. So which means I still netted out over 50. At $47, that's over $2,000 that I made in one day. My first book. So, but if I had waited until I perfected everything, until I did all of this, I will never have done it. So stop whining, stop asking questions, just go get shit done. This is Dr. Kwebanwu, and I'm out. I'll see you on the other side.